What's up, y'all? In today's video, we're going to talk about 5 things that you can do with your EIN. Check it out. My name is Saluto Uba, and I'm the founder of the Uba Law Group. We're a law firm that makes the tax and legal side of business easy to understand so entrepreneurs aren't intimidated out of pursuing their dreams. So in line with that, today we're going to talk about 5 things that you can do with your EIN. Now, for those who don't know, your EIN is your employer identification number. This is pretty much the social security number of your business. And when we form companies and when we create LLCs and corporations for our clients, the EIN is the next thing that comes about because there are going to be a lot of important things that you do with your EIN to move your business forward. So let's go ahead and break it down. But before we do that, I'd like to ask if you could hit the like button and the subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. And if you know anybody that can use this information, please share this video with them. Now let's dig in. The first thing that you can do with your EIN is set up a business bank account. So after your entity has been formed, you're going to need to create a new EIN for that new business entity. So I've had clients in the past that were operating as sole proprietorships, or they're doing something separately with another business entity and they wanted to use that EIN with their new LLC. You can't do that. If you form a new LLC, a new corporation, any new business entity, then you have to set up a new EIN specifically for that business entity. Then you're going to take that EIN, you're going to take your certificate of formation, and you're going to go to your bank and you're going to set up your business bank account. And that's how you properly and legitimately do that. And it's very important because that business bank account needs to be tied to your business records and your business transactions. So that's how you do it the proper way. Now, the second thing that you can do with your EIN is hire employees. When your business gets to the point where you need a little bit extra help and you need to hire employees, you want to accelerate what you're doing, then your EIN is going to be crucial and it's going to be vital. And it's connected to what we talked about in the first reason. You're going to have your business bank account and you're going to start to run payroll for your employees through your business. Now, in order to get payroll running and to issue W-2s and to do all the stuff related with your state unemployment and all the different requirements, you're going to need to have your business set up properly and that EIN tied to the actual business entity that is the employer of the employees. Now, a lot of that stuff will happen with your bookkeeper or your payroll agent or your accountant or whoever is helping you set up, but the EIN is pivotal. You cannot legally have employees and have them be counted on taxes as employees without that EIN set up in the mix. Now, the third thing that you can use your EIN for is getting government procurement contracts. What am I talking about? I'm talking about city, state, and even federal level contracts or grants for different programs for your company. These could be contracts to provide your service to the state or to the government in whatever capacity. This could be contracts to do consulting. This could be contracts for products. No matter what we're talking about, in order for you to be eligible, you must have your federal employer identification number, EIN, as part of your package, as part of your application. The EIN is tied to the business, and that EIN also has a whole bunch of identifying information for your company. So as we're talking about growing your company, as we're talking about you becoming more legitimate and you becoming more protected as a business, part of that will be your EIN. They call the EIN the social security number of your company, and as you're trying to get those government procurement contracts, they're going to check your track record. They're going to check your bank accounts. They're going to check, are you in good standing? Are you in compliance at whatever state or city or municipal level or whatever it is? In order for you to be able to be eligible and to actually achieve and get those procurement contracts, the EIN is going to be a big, big part of that. So make sure that yours is on point. Number 4, apply for business credit. Now, this is probably going to be the most popular one because business credit is very, very lucrative. It's a very, very powerful tool that you can use to accelerate your business. Now, when you're in the process of applying for your business credit, you're going to need to get your Dun & Bradstreet number. You're going to need to also register with different networks and databases, and your EIN is going to be in the mix of this because, like we said before, this is your company's identifier, and this is how we track how your business is, how established it is, whether you're going to need a personal guarantor, how much longer you're going to do it, your business line of credit, all these different things that will encompass your business credit, both now and as you're looking to grow it and build it up in the future. So the EIN cannot be ignored, it cannot be denied. You must have it and you have to establish it properly in order for you to have that business credit. And the 5th reason, last but not least, is that you're going to need your EIN for your business tax return. Whether you have disregarded entity like an LLC, whether you have a C corporation, S corporation, no matter what type of business tax return form that you file, you need your EIN to be associated with your business so you can file it properly. Otherwise, you might end up in trouble with the IRS, you might have some tax complications or issues, you might have different penalties assigned to you because you did not have your proper identification set up with your business. So like I said before, even if you have a sole proprietorship or if you're running your business and you take it from a sole proprietorship to an LLC, you must have a new EIN for that business, and especially when it comes to doing taxes. You want to make sure that the IRS is very square and they're straight with this business is assigned to this EIN and it's different from me personally, because you don't want that to backfire on you and give you a whole bunch of headaches in the future. Okay, y'all, so those are the top 5 things that you can do with your business's EIN. I hope that was helpful for you. If you know anybody that's looking for help with that, please send this video to them. And in general, if you need help with your business, or if you know anyone that's looking to set up or take their business to the next level, we work with business owners from across the country and we'd be more than happy to help you. So please hit that link in the description. We'd love to get you set up with a free discovery call and learn about your company and help you move to that next level. So until next time, keep on grinding, keep on hustling. I believe in y'all. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.